Have you ever wondered what the best way to build a car is? Well, here at Bucket, we have builds of all sorts, ranging from tried and true swaps to OEM plus builds to brand new engine swaps. But which will reign supreme at Autocross?
We're at Mission Raceway for today's event, Ray Days 1, which is hosted by Speedy Goat Motorsports Club. If you don't know, Autocross is like a miniature time attack, but each event, the course layout changes, which really tests a driver's adaptability. If that wasn't difficult enough, you only get 7 runs an event, so it's vital that you make every single one count. The course carries high risks, being right next to the river, but for the best times, our drivers will need to be as close to the limit as possible. But if they push too hard, they could become the next Ocean Gate.
We are now here with the famous Jimothy Bong and his 240SX. What is done to this classic JDM type build?
I thought you were gonna say clapped. It's got an SR20, it's from an S14. It's an SR20 notch top, and it's got a GT2871R turbo running 18 PSI. About 350 horse, but we've never really tested it.
No, it's the tried and true method for S13s. When you go and look at forums that are old, they tell you put an SR20 in your S13, and that's what J-Bong did. How do you feel about your chances today?
Well, it's a pretty technical course, meaning there's not a lot of straightaways or anything like that. Not great for this car because it's got a lot of turbo lag, and Tristan's got a lot of power, and so does Sean. They're just instantaneous torque.
Well, good luck out there. Hopefully you take it home.
Thank you very much.
We now have the pride of Ireland, Seamus Delan.
Seamus?
How's it going today, Seamus? How is your car?
It is decrepit. It's looking like a part out. It's also slipping the clutch. I have all my excuses ready before I get last place today.
But this is a new school build, if you will. It's got a 2GR FE V6. So if it was similar to Jaden's build, this MR2 would have a 3S GTE. But no, this is new school tech. And do you like that new school tech?
I do, but it's not working very well.
Well, I wish you the best of luck out there.
Thank you.
Stupid Miatas. I am now here with Tristan and his 350Z. Tell the people what's done to your car.
Calipers, front sway bar, big meaty tire, exhaust.
And that's it. That is our OEM Plus setup for the day. And we're gonna see how it does. Are you excited?
I am very excited. Second event of these tires.
Second event ever. And in his first event ever on these tires, he kicked all of our asses. So will he still reign supreme? Will the other boys catch up? He's going right now. Good luck, good luck, good luck, good luck.
And he's off with a strong start. He grabs second gear, which he'll stay in for the entirety of the run. The 350Z's VQ engine has enough torque to where he doesn't need to downshift.
So much grip. So much grip.
Even though they're cold, Tristan feels the immediate effect of his new RE71 RS tires.
Oh my god.
Run 1 completed, but how did he do?
Whoa. First overall right now. The boy came to play.
It's now J-Bong's turn. Let's see how he prepares.
Bonk. Bonk.
Although more powerful, the nature of his turbocharged engine means he has to downshift to keep the revs up. Compared to Tristan and his 350Z, this run is a lot more violent, but will it be faster? In Autocross, knocking a cone out of its spot is a 2-second penalty. Luckily for J-Bong, it settles back into its place.
'57. Very sloppy. Very, very sloppy. So I definitely have to work on it, but it'll get there.
It was here that Sean was caught mingling with a cone before his lap. Was he attempting to bribe it in order to avoid him on course, or possibly jump in front of his opponents? Maybe.
Hello?
It's also possible he was trying to get intimate with it,
for yourself?
but that would seriously affect his focus mid-lap, which could lead to some mistakes on course.
You guys okay? Yeah.
As he quietly finishes his lap of shame, he's definitely thinking about no longer seeing that cone. At least on race days anyway.
Holy cow. Sorry about that one.
No, don't worry.
Whoops.
How are we feeling after lap 1?
I'm already nauseous.
Switching from the winter setup to the dry setup, a lot more grip.
Like, double the grip.
Double
At least
the
double
grip.
the grip.
So we're thinking we can go even quicker.
Most likely.
Game over, Sean. It's game
I'm
over.
not
Have
even-
some faith. You guys.
I don't think I'm gonna even be in the 50s today.
Here's where we stand now that each driver has completed their 3 morning runs. J-Bong and his 240 have managed to shave over 3 seconds from his starting time. Meanwhile, Sean and his MR2 have benefited from the reduced distractions, and after a clean third run, sports a 56.958. Lastly, holding on to first place, Tristan and his 350 have not yet been able to improve on his blistering first run of the day. As we go into the second half, who do you think will clinch the title?
We're starting off the afternoon runs that I'll forever be drowning in my sorrows. I gotta do it for the love of the old school builds.
And off goes Mr. Old School, but will he be able to beat Tristan on this run? Slight locking up of the tires there. Unlike Tristan and Sean, Jaden does not have ABS. And across the line.
55.8, but the tires are cold. And that's already a better start than the morning.
Feeling some pressure to improve, Tristan leaves the line. But disaster strikes as he hits a cone. That's an automatic 2-second penalty. It's too bad because this lap Tristan is flying.
51.4, but 1 cone.
Even with the 2-second penalty, that lap was still quicker than any of Jaden or Sean's laps. Hopefully Sean improves here for the sake of Team New School. He's kept it nice and tidy so far. This could be a good lap. It's looking good, but will he be able to hold it together till the end? And there it is, a 54.393, which moves him into second place ahead of Jaden.
You get that run.
Unfortunately, he couldn't keep his big mouth shut.
What are you running?
I'm 0.1 seconds ahead of you.
By letting his opponent know, Sean inadvertently hyped J-Bong up, allowing him to ult. Now Sean can only watch and pray that J-Bong doesn't take advantage of the situation. The ult worked! His pace has increased! He understeers! Will he be able to recover?
Let's go! Take that, Sean. 53.163! Woo!
And just like that, Sean's stuck in third for the day. But with 1 run left each and just over 6,000ths of a second separating J-Bong and Tristan, Tristan's gotta make this one count if he wants to hold on to the victory. No time for cones now. It's looking really good, but can he keep it clean? He's approaching the last section. Could this be the run? And it is! Tristan secures his position as P1.
So Seamus, it was a bit of a tough showing out there. And how did that spin affect you?
It kind of ruined the first heat for me. Had some mental battles that I had to fight through, but I managed to pull it together for the second heat. Didn't get the result we wanted today, but lots of good information that we can take back to the factory. They're working really hard back there. Yeah, got pucks in deep.
Yeah, it was a tough loss to J-Bong today, but this isn't the end for new school swaps. You'll prove them wrong next time.
Sure will.
Thank you. All right, we are now here with the silver medalist, Jimmy Bongbini. You were pretty worried earlier in the day, but it seems like you clutched up.
My best run of the day, which was lap number 4 of the afternoon.
I just spit in my eye.
Sorry. Hot. Everything was super hot, and I could barely keep it straight. Swinging its ass everywhere. It's very much like Quack.
So do you consider this a win for the old school builds that you beat new school, or are you upset that you came second place?
I'm upset.
You're gonna get him next time?
We're gonna get him. But as for old cars with new swaps, it's all about this old school. It's no good. It's wasted money.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Fucking hate this guy. Dun dun da da dun dun da da dun dun da da da. We have P1 Dog. Hello. The champion by a large margin. What do you have to say for yourself? How do you think of your performance?
For some of this Diet Coke or Coke Zero cherry float, amazing, very good, even though it's warm. Really unexpected, I think, this result today. The car did not feel good at all in the morning. Somehow, like, it's fast. I don't know why, how, where, but
Your first run of the day was P1.
I know, but it didn't. It felt.
Is this a big W for the OEM Plus gang?
Yes.
Well, you heard it here, folks. If you want to go fast, get a new car and don't do much to it. Bye-bye.
Music video.